So, I made it to college. I'm in New York City right now in my dorm. I'm in a triple, and I'm hoping my roommates don't come in anytime soon and see me like talking to the computer. But I really wanted to kind of do like an update thing on what's been going on. Things have been good. It's been really nice since I've gotten here because like at back at home, I always felt like a constant pressure from my parents with my life. Like they were always on my case about everything. They wanted to know everything, and now I'm kind of just living life of my own, and I get to like go out on my own and just like really take care of myself. So it's been really nice. Today's probably my fourth day here, and right now we're having orientation week, so I've just been attending all of those sessions. Getting pumped up for classes next week. Not really, but it'll still be fun. Yeah, the kids at my dorm are okay. I haven't actually met that many people within my school. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people, but they're kind of like meaningless connections because they're just like, oh, hey, and they have like a really nice conversation, and then you don't really talk to each other again, but that's fine. My roommates are all really pretty nice, and that's good. I've been hanging out a lot with people outside of my school, though, just in New York City. Like, I've had some internet friends that I know live in the city, and I've hung out with like five of them so far, and it's been good. And I feel bad for saying this, but sometimes people will buy me food, and that's always really nice because I'm broke. So it's I don't like I don't I'm not trying to like mooch off other people, but it's cool when that happens. So yeah, I don't know. I'm really rambly right now, but I've been overall, it's been really nice not having to feel like back at home I would just have spurts of like depression and just bad feelings, but here I don't really have that. And I've just been like, I wouldn't say happy all the time, but like I feel good and I feel like my own person. And it's been good, and I haven't really had to struggle with binging because first of all, my dorm's really tiny. This is like my roommate's bed. That's my bed over there. I have a nice little single. It's so messy. Oh my god, my bed is the messiest. But yeah, we don't have like a fridge in here or anything. We were thinking about getting a mini fridge, but as of now, I have to eat almost all my food outside. Sometimes I just get so caught up with stuff that I actually forget to eat, or I purposely forget to eat. But it's like a lot easier that way. But also, I'm walking around so much. I'm not really worried about my weight. And I really like the freedom of living in the city because the school that I go to, everyone is really like well dressed and stuff, and I can finally wear stuff that I like. I don't know, it's kind of like my style. And well, today is not a really good example. I'm kind of dressed like a hobo today, but I'll show you what I'm wearing. I'm wearing this like crop top thing. Wow, it's really dark. Can you see? Let me turn on the light. Okay. Oh god. Fuck. Okay. So this is what I'm wearing. It's like this crop top shorts thing, and I'm wearing these Converse. You see? So that's the back is kind of like see-through. So that's what that looks like. Yay. Okay. So that's been cool. Let's see. So right now it is 12:19. And yeah, I have a second orientation thing to go to at 1, but that should only last about an hour. Then afterwards, I'm meeting up with my friend, who is this guy that I met from the internet, but we've hung out before, and it's cool. So I guess that's what I'll be doing. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go pick up some stuff. And yeah, I just got back from brunch with this dude. Um, it was fine. Yeah, he was like this Asian guy, and I don't really, I've never like really hung out with Asian guys before because where I'm from, they're all really like similar in certain traits that they have. But this guy that I just hung out with, that I went to brunch with, he was pretty cool, and he might be able to help me get a fake ID because he knows like a bunch of Asian girls who are over 21. So we'll see how that goes. And I don't know, I just, I hope my life is going to change, and I hope I have a really good time here. And I don't know, this is really poorly organized, but What I really want to say is that, if you're having one of those moments or those like phases of your life where you feel like there's no escape, you're so constrained inside that little bubble that you create for yourself, you're so isolated and you feel like the world is so harsh, you can jump out of it. And it doesn't have to take long. It can, physical distance, like starting new somewhere, is like sometimes the biggest help because one of the major factors for why I was so depressed and I felt so horrible all the time about myself, about life, about everything, I just couldn't have that good, healthy mental flow, is I think because of my parents back at home. They were always on my case. Like, their hearts were in the right place, but they just could not go about things the right way, especially my mom. She's always so anxious about everything. My dad's just so caught up with this idea of who he wants me to be, this person he wants to mold me into, but that's not who I am. And now that I'm by myself, I can finally do the things that I want to do and, think about the person I want to be and be exposed to people I want to be exposed to. And it's nice, and I feel like more of my own person. And, just every day, sorry, I'm hearing noises outside, but like every day when I'm just like outside walking and stuff, I talk to a lot of people. And I mean, it's like meaningless stuff, but it makes me feel more like my own person. Like the other day, I was hanging out in Union Square and I got a really nice little container of hot food from Whole Foods, and this like really good looking guy just started talking to me, and that was pretty cool. So, stuff like that happens, and, don't give up, don't feel bad about yourself because it's it's hard to think that, just a few months ago I was constrained in my life in, North Carolina, and my parents were on my case about everything. I didn't have a car, I couldn't go anywhere. And God, I was in high school, and just like the mentality of all those kids there, and I had no escape, and I had to, like, I have scars on my arms from just like, self mutilation, years and years of that stuff. You know, puking after each meal and then just feeling like shit and like walking towards the pantry again, grabbing food, stuffing myself, feeling sick, throwing up again. Like my life revolved around that. And now it's, you know, living in the city, sometimes I feel a little lonely or a little lost. Like, who am I? What am I doing? The one thing that I don't have now that I used to have is somewhat of a sense of security, but along with that security came a lot of like control over other people. And like, I think I'm better off without that, you know what I mean? This is a really long video. I don't know if I'm gonna post this, but it's nice to just talk. So, I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna end this now.